Alright, Tyler, you good to go?
Yep.
Alright. Dubbo traffic, Yankee Uniform Mike, lining up and rolling, runway 23. Alright, here we go. We're in the air.
Yeah.
Dubbo traffic, Yankee Uniform Mike, departed Dubbo 47 for airwork to the southeast, not above 2,500. Pretty smooth day, isn't it, Tyler?
Oh yeah.
So there's the main street of Dubbo. We've just crossed the river.
Look, a great view.
Yeah, it's good. There's the pool. The railway station's on the right. We'll do a bit of a turn here and you'll be able to see the showground where the circus is set up at the moment.
I can already see it.
So these big buildings on the right here are the old Air Force Base hangars that were built for World War II to store aircraft parts and ammunition, but now they're going to be developed into something else. They're not used by the military anymore.
What type of planes did they hold?
Just move the microphone closer to your mouth. What was that?
What type of airplanes did they hold?
Well, they were built for World War II aircraft initially, so they held a lot of spare engines and spare parts for like Mustangs and bombers and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I cross back over the river, you can see the river's actually up a little bit. Just off the left wingtip, there's a bridge that's partly underwater.
Yeah, I can see it.
And now we're facing south towards Parks. And so to the right we've got the golf course, but if you look down on the left, starting just in front of the aeroplane, this is the zoo. So I'm going to do a big circle around the zoo, see if we can see some animals.
Okay.
So we're over the lions, but they're quite hard to see from the air, but I can see some elephants.
Whereabouts are the elephants?
Right, so coming up on our left, there's a couple of paddocks that have hardly any grass in them, but there's a couple of really large, 3 large sheds. So the paddocks around those 3 large sheds, they're the elephant paddocks. So if you have a look at the far one, standing under the big sort of carport thing is one umbrella, and to the right of that is one elephant, and to the right of that's another elephant. So the elephant's just in the shade underneath the big carport, walking towards the little rectangular dam right now.
Yeah, I see it now.
Now, I think he's an Asian elephant. There should be some African elephants in the paddock to the left of them.
Oh yeah.
See if we can spot those. The giraffe are easy to spot as well. So see where the elephant paddocks are? If you look to the left of that, there's a big paddock with some umbrella-shaped things in it.
Yeah.
There's some white birds flying towards one of them. That's because the giraffe are feeding under that one right now. So we'll come back for another pass. Should be able to see some giraffe underneath that umbrella on the left.
Cool.
I think they hang the food up underneath those umbrellas. That's where the giraffe eat from.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we'll go back this way now. We'll move away from the city so we can drop down to 500 feet. So we'll descend a little bit now, and we'll follow the river now.
Sounds good.
So you can feel as we get lower, we pick up a little bit of turbulence. That's just because we're lower to the ground. If you don't like it, we can climb back up high, but if you like to be low, we can stay down here and check out the sights along the river. Just let me know.
I like it up here how we are.
Yeah, cool. Looks like they're doing some motorbike racing up here. I'll show you where they do that. I'll just go off the river to the right a little bit.
Okay.
And we'll do a left-hand turn over the motorbike track and the speedway.
Cool.
Yep, you can see they're racing right now.
Yeah.
are back at the river. We're following it upstream towards Wellington. You can see
Okay.
it's really flowing at the moment. It's not normally that high. That's because we had a flood here last week.
How high was the flood?
I think just a little bit higher than it is now. So there was lots of trees and branches and stuff getting washed down the river. And for example, just here you can see it's still up a little bit. This is called Butler's Falls, and there's normally a big sandy beach right here, but it's all underwater right now.
Wow.
Sorry about that, I'm just avoiding some birds. Don't want to hit those, so that's why I did that climb just then.
All good. Didn't faze me.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, there was quite a few birds back there, so I've just popped up a little bit higher to avoid them.
Yeah, I saw them. I thought you were.
And then we can drop back down on the other side here.
Cool.
There we are, back at 500 feet now.
Oh, yeah.
So the river does these cool S-bends, which I like to follow.
Yeah.
You get a really good view from down here.
Oh, yeah.
How are you handling the turns? They're not making you sick at all, are they, Tyler?
Not at the moment.
Oh, that's good. We'll keep it just sightseeing for now, and we'll save up our harder turns for aerobatics later on.
All right.
See some people camping up here on the left-hand side of the river.
Yeah, I noticed that.
This is an island. When the river's high, the water goes either way.
Ah.
Alright, we'll increase power and head back to Dubbo, climb up a bit higher now.
Okay.
gets smoother as we go up, and we should be able to see a lot further. For example, just to the right of the nose, you can see the Warrumbungles, the mountains just through the haze on the horizon there. They're up near Coonabarabran.
Oh yeah, that's pretty far.
Dubbo traffic, Nanchang Yankee Uniform Mike is 10 miles southeast. Inbound passing 3000. On climb 4000 for air work over Dubbo. Estimate overhead at 05.
Dubbo, air return.
So here we are back over Dubbo, just a bit higher now. We're at 4,000 feet. We'll head back to the airport and then we can start the aerobatics. So before we do, I just want to make sure your phone is now zipped away in your pocket. There's no loose items back there, and your harness is still fastened. Let me know when you're ready to go.
All good, all fast.
Cool, so we're just going to start off with the easiest things first. Just those nice gentle wing overs. Not even going to go upside down. I'll just wait another couple of minutes until we're right back at the airport down here.
Okay.
And then we'll start.
Sounds good.
Dubbo traffic, Nanchang Yankee Uniform Mike, conducting aerobatics between 2,500 and 4,000 for the next 10 minutes over Dubbo Airport to the southeast of the 0523 centre line. Alright, so we're going to do a wing over, and this will give us a good opportunity to have a look around and see who's here. So I'm just going to do one to the left first, just gently pull up. Roll over to 90 degrees bank, and then I just sort of let the momentum of the aircraft just carries through the turn, nice and easy like that. How's that feel, Tyler?
Alright.
We'll do one back to the right now. We can make these as big and lazy or gentle as we like, so I'll do one to the right, might even go over 90 degrees into a bank here. Have a good look out. Taking our time, just enjoying the sights.
Oh yeah.
That's good, isn't it? That's a good feeling.
Yes, it is.
So how are you handling those? Not too bad? Not sick yet?
No, not yet.
Would you like to try a barrel roll?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, so just look out the front, and I'm just going to pull the nose up nice and high, and you'll see I'm going to do a big barrel roll to the left, just turning through upside down. Still not much G-force, pretty gentle manoeuvre, right?
That was the best experience
How
I've
good's
ever
that?
had.
Still feeling good, Tyler?
Oh yeah.
Alright, do you want to try a loop-the-loop now?
Why not?
Okay, so this is the first of our higher G-force manoeuvres. So remember I told you about getting your head straight and squeezing up?
Yep.
I want you to do that on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, Tyler. So there's some G-forces. And then we're going to go completely upside down, back to 1G at the top here. And there we are, upside down. And now we're going to get heavy again, so squeeze up again, Tyler. And that's a loop-to-loop.
Oh my god, that was so fun.
That was fun. You feeling good?
Yep.
Would you like to try the zero gravity maneuver now?
Sure.
Yep. Okay. So this is the stall turn. So this is where I'll just do a wing over so we go back in this direction. Now the stall turn is where we're going to feel weightless at the top. So we're going to pull on the count of 3, get a bit heavy. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Going to pull up. Now look up on the right hand wingtip, Tyler, because we're vertical now and we're weightless. We're floating.
Whoa.
Before we come to a stop, I'm cartwheeling.
That's epic.
We're still weightless, mate, and now we're going to pull on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Getting heavy again. And we're finished. How was that?
Really good.
Are you feeling sick at all, or are you handling it quite well?
Handling it quite well.
Would you like to do some more? Or do you need a break?
Now we can do...
Charlie Quebec 41 Delta Dash out up, taxi runway 23 for Sydney. And copy Yankee uniform, Mike, just confirming your operations at the moment and intentions for...
We can do some more.
Okay, are you ready to start now?
Yep.
Okay. Fueling 41 Delta, Nanchang Yankee uniform Mike is conducting aerobatics right now between 2,500 and 4,000. We're just to the southeast of the main runway extended centerline, and when I see you're getting ready to depart, I'll move out of your way. So are you going to do an overhead departure, or are you going to turn from upwind?
Yeah, we'll be taking runway 23, will be the left-hand crosswind departure, and tracking 136 for Sydney.
Alright, that sounds good. I'll watch you backtrack and then I'll move out to the dead side of the circuit for your departure.
Joey Killing, 41 Delta's entering and backtracking 23, double.
Alright, let's do another loop-the-loop on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, Tyler. Now this loop-the-loop, we're going to go over the top, and as we start heading down the hill again, I'm going to stop at about there, and we're going to do our next loop in this direction. It's called a Cuban 8, this manoeuvre. Squeeze up again. Let's go, Tyler. Still feeling good, Tyler?
Yep.
Alright, let's do a stall turn now out of this loop. Getting heavy again. So looking off on the right, we're going to go weightless now. How does that feel? Cartwheeling. These are my favourite ones, actually. How good is that?
I can see why it's the best.
Yeah. Do you want to do another one?
Why not?
Alright, let's go up again to another stall turn, zero gravity. Here we go. Oh, that's so good.
I know.
Oh, that's a big one. We've basically come to a stop in the sky now. And let's pull again. Let's go. And a barrel roll because they're fun. Are you alright?
On the way here, I thought I wouldn't have done these, but now I'm enjoying it as much as I can.
Yeah, do you need a break, mate?
No.
Alright. Just going to move over here because did you see that Qantas thing plane? We're just going to move out of his way for a second.
All good.
So just take a breather, we'll wait for him to move away. 41 Delta, Yankee Uniform Mike is 2 miles to the northwest of Dubbo Airport, maintaining 3,500. We'll watch you depart to the southeast visually.
Uniform, Christian Yankee Uniform Mike, Q-Link 41 Delta, thanks, and break Dubbo traffic. Q-Link 41 Delta is line up and rolling runway 23, cross and departure confiles for Sydney, Dubbo.
Alright, let's watch this guy go. So we've still got about 5 minutes. Are you down for some more aerobatics once the Qantas link goes away?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. Alright, what's your favourite manoeuvre? What would you like to feel now?
Normally the barrel roll.
Yeah, you want to do some more barrel rolls? Alright. So Qantas link's going that way, he's heading to Sydney. Let's go this way. And let's do a barrel roll to the right now. So I'll pull up. Roll. All the way over. Upside down. Too easy. And let's do one to the left. How does that?
Real good.
Alright, there's our Qantas link friend. Let's do a wing over.
Okay.
You'll see he's in front of us, turning to the left, heading off to Sydney. Alright, would you like another couple of loop-the-loops?
Yep.
Alright, let's turn back towards the Aero Club. And we'll do that 2 loop-the-loops back-to-back, which we like to call a Cuban 8. So we're going to speed up and pull on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's pull again. You seem to be handling these aerobatics really, really well, Tom.
Dubbo traffic, Q-Link 41 Delta right across from runway 22, just passing 5,700 confiles for Sydney, Dubbo.
I'm going to show you a bit of a different roll now. So I'm just going to pull up for this one, stop there, and just full stick. And it feels quite different to the barrel roll, doesn't it? This is called an aileron roll.
Way different.
I'm not using any pitch, so I just pull up, and I use no backwards and forwards, I just use all the side stick. So it doesn't feel as like balanced. But it's probably a faster way of rolling the aeroplane around.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Looks like our fun has to come to an end. We'll come back in for a landing now, Tyler.
Okay.
Dubbo traffic, Yankee Uniform Mike has completed airwork. Descending on the dead side, enjoying cross the runway 23. Dubbo traffic, Yankee uniform Mike turning base, full stop, runway 23. So Tyler, if you want to open your canopy now and fly with the wind in your hair before we land, now's the time to do it. Just remember, use two hands, one on each ball. Lift the black ball, slide it back without letting go so that it opens nice and gently.
No, I'd rather shut.
Okay, fair enough. Here we are, back to Dubbo.
Yeah.
That was a good effort. You did a lot of aerobatics there. You seemed to really enjoy it. Did it make you queasy at any point, or you handled it really well?
Handled it really well.
Oh, that's good news. So now you know that about yourself. You're a good flyer.
Oh, yeah.
Dubbo traffic, Yankee uniform Mike landed and cleared.